Live and direct in Dubai. It's good eye in Dubai. Okay. How are you today? Are you feeling good? Like the way you should in your neighborhood. How would you like to go to Hollywood? To meet Robin Hood in Hollywood? Yeah?
So we have begun. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lee Scratch Perry and the Subatomic Sound System to Sole DXB 2019.
Thank you.
And as I was kind of planning to really let Scratch kind of lead the way here and, welcome you. Is this your first time in Dubai, first of all?
Yes, it's the first time.
So far, so good?
In such a intelligent company, intelligent people, scientists and magicians. I love them to the heart because I love magic and love science. I love voodoo too.
So magic, science, and voodoo. Is that
Yeah.
where the music comes from?
Yeah. That's Africa present. The drums of Africa, that's voodoo. Voodoo.
So your start in music then, magic first.
Magic voodoo. Magic drums of Africa, created by Marcus Garvey. The real Messiah, not Messiah, Mess. Messy drum and messy bass, which are the dub. So the dub eye. The dub third eye is Marcus Garvey, the conquering lion. The lion, the man lion, the jungle lion. That's Messiah Marcus Garvey, Messiah, mess. And he mess with fire too. You have a lighter? Mess fire.
Anyone got a lighter here?
I don't have a lighter, but I saw you light the microphone on stage last night at the performance.
That's the bomb.
Here we go.
Here we go.
That's the bomb. A Messiah
Ciao.
So we can provide a little fire for the people here tonight.
and mess fire.
You know how you on fire still.
Yeah, I know I'm fire still.
I'm so glad you said that because I don't know him well
Yeah.
enough. I wouldn't have really. I wasn't gonna say it, but tell him. He said.
That's my twin brother.
No, well,
Messiah.
we've been associating since before the Ark burnt down. So it's been a while.
Well, since you brought it up, can you tell people what you're referring to when you say when the Ark burnt down?
Oh, the story. I never asked him about it, right? The story.
I'm sorry to interrupt. And first, introduce yourself, please.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well,
I'm Larry McDonald, and I am Scratch's percussionist.
I did have some student, and the student have no feelings. So I said they want to be too much the behavior of these feelings. To summon my other self. But actually I'm a fish from the sea. So I stretch out my fork. I borrow my father Neptune fork and stretch it out. He said you can hire fire free. You don't have to pay fire no money, like these Jamaican collectors. So I hire fire and burn them out of the ark. Kick them on the sidewalk. Some can hardly walk, some dead, some scruple, and some face fire like Peter Tosh face fire.
So Neptune is the source of the fire that burned them out of the ark, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
So the fire comes from the water.
the fork.
The Fark.
Neptune's
fork.
fork.
Neptune fork.
Trident. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Neptune's trident. Yes.
Neptune
Yes.
fork, yeah.
Wasn't no fork.
And burn them out of the ark, right?
And so Larry, so you're there from the earliest days, from
Yeah.
the original Black
Before
Ark
the
studio.
Yeah. But
McDonald.
I moved to New York in '73. Was it still standing then?
That's when it
Oh,
was being
well-
built.
Or did you burn it down before?
Before me go to Switzerland,
It was the 80s. I
They
think
were
it,
two more
it got
beggars.
burned down.
Oh,
They
well, I was away then. So I wasn't personally a witness to it, right? But I heard that for whatever reason, he just got really pissed one day and just said, I'm tired of this shit, and set fire to it. That's what I heard. Now he's here, he can tell you the real story.
My wife is real ISIS. People copy ISIS and they don't know what his price is. But Miss Pisces and my wife is ISIS, and my wife no have no heart. She like a man. No heart. She will have heart for me, and they pick up my parts and my pieces of a series. A series. And she know a lot about magic. She made me two angels, one named Shiva, one named Gabriel. One named Shiva,
One named Shiva, one named
the
Gabriel.
one who controls CERN in Switzerland. And take me to Switzerland to take over the Swiss bank and the Swiss francs. And Gabriel the Archangel, the flying sun. Well, he's still young, not even 30 yet. Gabriel. Gabriel will create himself last year.
And so, you're referring to your two children.
Baby Tafari. He don't have much feelings neither, but he will have sympathy.
So we've gone from fire to water to ice.
Yeah, you know, that's reality. Now you're in the move. Let's move on to the people who need help. We are going here for the people who need help.
And so we talk about the fire and the ice and the water and Neptune. Nature and the elements really provides a lot of the framework for what you've done over the years, correct?
Inspector Gadget. We're riding a little space rocket. We love for the people, love mercy and forgiveness. In the name of our Father who art in heaven, art, A-R-T-S. Art construction, art creation, art, no infection. Art creation and art injection. No disease infection and no disease injection. No politician infection and no politician disease. So we call the Ulysses to help us with the breeze to increase our rights and imperiality and our imperialism over ism and schism with Larry and the drum, Try on the horn. He's practicing Superman and the horn. That is wonderful. Or we might call him toot toot toot. Toot 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 toot.
King Tut.
When you're ready to learn that, I'll teach you.
Superpower.
So you said when he's ready to learn, you'll teach. But one of the things you've been over your many years in music and on this earth is a great teacher to musicians, singers, and people. And most famously, your most famous student probably, Bob Marley.
Well, I didn't know he wanted to have two masters. I was loving him so much that I did not. I don't think he's innocent. I think somebody sent him to me to use me, or to use him. I cannot love somebody so much. I love him more than my own son.
Who do you think the other master was?
I think him for the devil, his soul left him bring the reggae music. Well, him really, I give him the reggae music free. I didn't charge him a cent. And I did not ask him for his soul. He says he's a rebel, and those days I still love rebels. Rebels who people fight for their rights. So I give him Punky Reggae Party free. Free.
I remember you told me when Bob came to your house, you thought he had a ghost on him, so you told me you wrote that song "Duppy Conqueror" to set him free.
Right. He said, God sent him to me. But even they tell me truth, what is the truth himself? But that God who approached him was the devil who go to tempt him. I said, if you win, I will give you all the reggae music, give you all the reggae fun. So he been tempted and sell him soul for all the reggae power.
And that's why I remember you also told me one time that's why you wanted to get away from reggae, get away from the singers.
I don't have
and go to
another
dub.
choice. I don't have another choice. That's really the devil hiding.
So to get away from dealing with the singers and the people, just deal with the music.
The demons love dancehall reggae. The demons love coke. The demons take coke, and the demons take coke. And then find out that me won't take the coke, so they want to get rid of me. But demons can't get rid of me, it's not possible.
You're still here.
You're still here making music.
I send my other self that have no feelings to meet the demons in person. The demons, here I am, but you can't touch me because my bodyguard don't have no feelings.
So
Cold
what,
as ice.
My bodyguard ain't got no feelings. He burns.
So one of the things that people can definitely hear when they listen to your early recordings and even listen to you now is it seems like you manifested a lot of the delivery and style that people came to associate with Bob, whereas before he was a lot more traditional soul singer coming out of the U.S.-based music, which I know that was also a part of what's your foundation, the American music that you guys grew up in.
I'm a part of Jesus. And he did not teach to love Jesus. Because he teach to love rebels, to grab. But he did teach how to give before him get. Nothing couldn't kill him. Because people love him crazy. Even me, as a brother.
Say Bob had a charisma that attracted people to him.
Yeah.
So people love him.
People love him. But not to grab. And I think he didn't know how to pray neither, so I can't blame him. He didn't know how to pray our Father what? Art. In heaven, art. Art, A-R-T, is our Father. And our Father is the Ras Daniel, Ras. Not from the grass, from the Ras root. Ras. So I have to tell you the truth, what I want to make you people know. You're not going to say I'm rude. But shit is Jesus Christ. While you see it on stepping night, the first thing I've said, Jesus Christ, who shit there? Well, somebody who did well want to shit. Either a woman or a man did well want to shit and power by shit. So the God of God allow him to shit anywhere. But the earth belongs to God.
So God is art and God is shit.
God of shit, God of peace and God of spit. The peace is you play that on the cymbal, right? And the shit is before you shit, you poop. That's make thunder roll. Who that? Me, Papa. Oh, and you shit, and you peace, you free. And the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, and the world and they that dwell therein. So love your shit and live. Love your poop and live. Love your sex and live. I love your fuck and live and don't scorn your fuck, okay?
People, this is really serious and good and important advice. We should all take heed. And so you said let the thunder roll. So what about lightning and thunder and the role that plays in your existence?
Lightning is coming from peace too. Let's farm himself into invisible forces. That's flashlight. Turn off the light, turn on the light. That's lightning.
And the lighter.
Well, this could be the phantom sometime and almost at the time. He's in the dark in the dark cave of Africa. And when the African people cry, he turned on the light. Can I help you?
Who turned on the light?
The phantom in the darkness turned on the
Phantom in
light.
the-
The darkness turned on the light. So the darkness is black and the darkness is white. The darkness is black and the darkness is gold. Golden, black, gold.
So that's the lightning. How about the thunder?
Well, they have know much about the black because I love to wear black cloak. Because the black present the night. The light present the day. And the sun is gold.
African gold.
Well, this is why that means Dubai. So I wouldn't say goodbye to Dubai. I will say good Dubai, be good all the time. In the name of fire, the genie. So fire is the genie. And sometimes when fire is not mad, he becomes the green Hulk. All of you people know about this American Hulk.
Does anybody know about the American Hulk?
Well, you must know that the power of the earth is green. The power of the earth is green earth. Green earth, green trees. Green breeze and green trees. Even the breeze is green. Green whirlwind, green thunder. Cow, that, the lion. A lion who have a young green wood that can't dead. A lion who keeps standing all the while and pissing. And thunder flash, thunder crash, and lightning flash. And the rain come down, tip, 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 tip.
So is the thunder the bass to connect this to music a little bit?
The faith is a baby. And when God grow old, which he cannot grow old, he does press to change you into a baby. And the baby says, Mommy, Daddy, I want my granny. Where? You cannot find my grandma. He said, go to Grandpa. And Grandpa will show you your grandma. And your grandma is a baby and a lady.
Mysteries on top of mysteries.
Your grandma is a lady and a baby.
The translation will follow.
I
It's
thought
funny.
you were providing the translation.
No, I'm not.
Well, you've known him for the longest.
That doesn't mean I understand him anymore.
Well, that's the greatest piece of advice from this whole thing so far. They said that
Sole
even
faith.
after all these years. But so let me ask you this. Scratch, you speak in very mystical ways, and so everyone is trying to translate and process it differently. As long as you've known him, is this the same Scratch that you've known?
Ever like that?
From what year?
Never
What are we
changed.
talking?
Okay. I don't know what year it was, but I left Jamaica in 1973, and we knew each other
Yeah.
way before that, you know. So, but as long as I know him, see, I remember when before he went into producing, Scratch used to do stage shows, serious ass singer. Okay.
Yeah.
When I was with Carlos Malcolm, we backed him up on many stage shows. Actually, yesterday I was listening to some of his old stuff from Brentford Road, from Studio One. I
Yeah.
have some of his stuff on my album, on my phone. I was listening to that voice.
Before producing.
Yes,
Before
He
producing.
he was a singer. He was he was serious. There was no producing. That was what he was doing.
And this would have been serious soul singing at that point.
Well,
Or
I think
what was the genre of the moment in Jamaica at that point?
Django.
well,
It's like
I
ska,
think
rock steady.
Ska had
Chicken Scratch. The
Ska
song
had
Chicken
just come.
Scratch is where he got his name.
Rocksteady was from 67 to
Chicken
69.
scratch.
And so it must have been in the early days of this current wave of Jamaican music, ska, rocksteady, and all that.
So
but
the-
before that, everybody used to sing whatever they were singing on the charts in America goes on the charts in Jamaica. There is not a song. I don't think there's a song written that there's not a reggae version of it somewhere. There is. I'm telling you.
There are many songs that I actually knew the reggae versions first and only actually learned that they were covers many years later, finally hearing an American version of it, like some way, way deep old soul oldies that I didn't grow up listening to, and I heard the reggae versions first and knew them first.
In fact, you and I just had a conversation the other day. Scratch, remember I was asking you about Keep On Moving, the song you recorded with Bob, and I know you love Curtis Mayfield, and I discovered the Curtis Mayfield version of that soul song later, which of course, like many people know, Keep On Moving is one of Bob's most famous songs, but we
Curtis,
brought that
you're
to him because he loved Curtis Mayfield, so there's that connection that goes all the way back to the American music.
Curtis Mayfield. That's Bonnie could sing the closest to Curtis Mayfield. We was liking to copy the American. And Bonnie had a very, very lovely falsetto voice. And we bring him that he could actually sound like Curtis Mayfield.
So that was how you pushed him up front to do the Curtis Mayfield voice.
He was really good there. I don't know if he's still good. Maybe his bad mind take him down because he did want to be Bob, but it was not possible for him to be Bob.
And why
Who's that, Junior Biles?
Bob have two blood. black and yellow blood Bob have. So Bob couldn't be an Indian blood. And maybe the father is a white man, but the white father could be an Indian also. You are red Indian and white Indian. But this Bonnie Wheeler did have the Curtis Mayfield falsetto voice, the real one.
So you must have been, as a huge Curtis Mayfield fan, you must have been excited to hear Bunny and do that work.
Me really love the impression too.
Impressions.
Yeah.
And me love the Childlight too. So I was one of the copy artists who like to copy the American good soul song. Soul, I believe in soul. I believe in miracles, miracles, miracles.
So you would go, that's what you would be singing songs like that when you would go and do stage shows, what Larry was talking about when you were
I believe in
Scratch the
miracles.
Singer.
I believe in the sky. And I believe in sunshine, blue sky. So I ask sunshine, blue sky, please don't go away. For our love would find another in Dubai and come to stay. The love in my future and my life is sweet love. Day after day, I keep singing in my room. Oh, I wish it would rain, 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 rain. Well, I know you don't have rain in Dubai. But if you wish you have rain, you can have rain.
We can still sing about it though. You can
You
bring
can-
it.
you
You can
keep-
bring it to them in song.
Keep up that singing and there will be rain.
You know, the funny thing is, so many times we've gone to do shows, I started thinking Scratch
Yeah.
controlled the weather because it would seem like anytime we were about to go on, there would literally be like a thunder shower, and then we would go on stage and it would stop immediately, and the rain would come, and we would joke about it. That, I mean, I don't know if it's a joke, actually. This might be serious.
Well, it's my name. My right
Rainford.
name is Rainford U. Perry. Rainford Blue. Rainford Sunshine. And my son that shine is Gabriel, the Archangel, is real. Rain is a bless up. Rain bless the earth, rain bless the trees, rain bless the plants, rain bless the flowers, and rain bless the children. Mommy, Daddy. They are coming out of water, out of the crate. Not aquarium, Aquarius or not Aquarius. We are not queer. But who thought they are queer? It's good for them to think they are queer. But we could be square. and squirrels, you know. I make myself happy with rain because rain is a bless. And the trees can't survive without rain, neither the flowers. And neither the government can survive without rain. So they should unite with rain and let Noah control the flood. Okay?
It's okay with me. It's okay with you guys.
A
Are you,
Black Ark, Black Ark.
Everybody got that?
are you guys keeping up?
There'll be a quiz later.
Any
Yeah.
questions so far?
You took my line. I was just going to say there was going to be a quiz. So as long as you've known Scratch from in the '60s,
Yeah.
you've had to decipher the messages,
I did not-
Psycho.
to decipher and the messages, to decode.
In bits and pieces.
Okay. Well, then what about when it came to making music?
Oh, that's a whole other world.
Tell me a bit about that.
Blood.
Look, if it was in the studio, he'd put it on a track. He'd hit a mic stand, whatever. If it made a sound, or he wanted something, he heard something in his head, he'd try to find it on whatever was around. If he can't get it, he get the closest thing to it. It might be a broomstick. He might break a piece of wood to get that crack. You know, it's
Yeah. When we were
look.
recording and
He's always been out of his mind. Okay.
Spoken spoken like a true friend.
Yes.
when we were recording in Jamaica for the Super 8 Return
Yeah.
to Conquer album, Scratch was doing percussion with scissors. At one point, a pipe he was smoking, he just smashed it on the table in the middle of the tape.
You still doing
Crash
that stuff,
sound.
man?
Known,
It's just
famously
any
known
sound,
for
you know?
destroying things.
The sun.
Yeah.
You.
To get the noise,
Yeah.
sound of destruction
The sun
and
is
creation.
is a dream. And to reach dreamland, you need a boat.
To
You
go
can
over.
float too, with on wings. But when you reach dreamland, you have to go into the water to get the life energy. And the blood change from blood and turn into water in mid-air. God say, press so. It means press a finger and press a button. And after you press the button, I will change you. So you press and he change the brain and change the brain cell and turn the waters into blood. So we drink wine, so after that time we stop drink wine. Impress to again and say stop drink the wine, stop drink the rum, stop drink alcohol, and stop chasing girls and make the people happy. So after we reach that standard, me reach to the dimension that me have to stop smoke now. To manifest my job, me have to stop smoke. And me love was addicted to ganja. Then me still addicted to ganja, but in a different form. Me can't smoke anymore. That's my punishment.
It's good timing since you're coming to Dubai.
Well, I'm sure you had plenty of good years with it, though.
Yeah.
So, time move on
No
to the
time
next
lost.
phase of.
Well, I am glad I stopped smoke because I feel no pain, no strain, no stress. And I decided to give this stress for my ransom, like I give punky reggae party to Bob Marley, for my ransom, for my lungs, and for my one tongue.
There it is, free.
All right, so let's take this in another direction, which there's no way this could get strange either. Astrology. You're a Pisces, correct?
Right. How you know?
Word on the street.
The
The word is on the street.
You're right, you're right.
So how is that a part of all of this and the music that you make and,
Well,
and who you are?
I was hooked in the business. Hooked.
Like a fish.
Like a fish.
Like, yes, right. So to release myself, I have to give what I was hooked for free. And so I give what I was hooked for.
And so what were you hooked for?
Reggae. Reggae. So to be free, you have to give the reggae free. So I give the reggae to Bob. or maybe it was too much for Bob and never understand it. So the reggae kill him and kill Peter, and the reggae threaten Bunny. So maybe we take the reggae and give Ench the reggae and all make reggae go.
Hold on.
Thanks.
So hold on. If everybody didn't catch that, so you took that from. So maybe now we gave the reggae to Ed Sheeran.
Reggae is the voodoo
Oh,
and the magic power.
got it. Okay. But don't you feel like what you gave then to Bob and Bunny, even though they're gone, like to one just be here in Dubai in as a part of Sole DXB, which is celebrating reggae this year, but just in the world, you go all over the world and see what reggae is, what it's become, where it's gone as a result of what you guys created.
I did have to give Bunny and Bob the reggae. And after I give them the reggae voodoo them. So it's that me do to the reggae voodoo them. The reggae voodoo Coxsone, kill Coxsone. Reggae Duke Reed, kill Coxsone. Take over the rock steady. Take over the scare from Coxsone. And the man behind it is a man that they nailed to the cross one time. In Jesus Christ, Almighty God. Because to find Jesus, you have to touch his finger. It is the heart finger. You have to touch your heart like that. Then you make an X. So Exodus is the heart. And Leviticus is the cross. So if you love Jesus, you can't lie, you can't die. Because one day he died already for you. It's okay. Christianity, me talk about, and Mr. Jesus. The righteousness, Christianity, holiness, perfection. And Genesis first to Revelation 22 is a perfect curse.
It's a round trip.
For Antichrist.
And so where does Rasta theology meet
Rasta?
that? Yes.
Well, Rasta is, see one of the Rasta here. I'm going to few of them, it's not many. And then you can tell the truth, so the Rasta can tell the truth. But it's not all the Rasta can tell the truth. Because many of the Rasta don't know the truth. Right? Every ugly boots, all them thing, and they clean the boots. Well, the Rasta must know that cleanliness is godliness. So if you don't know clean, if you're not clean in here,
In your heart.
yeah, you're not clean anywhere. So you must learn to give and learn to give. Give free, and you get free. If you give freely, you get freely. You give your heart, don't give black magic.
And is that why you gave the reggae away?
Alistair Coley give black magic and die. If you don't give the black magic, give white magic and you live.
So only give good things. Only give
You
positive
can give
things.
blue magic to live. Blue beat magic,
White magic and blue magic, no black magic.
soul magic,
Copy.
Got that?
soul magic.
For everyone taking notes.
Right. No black magic.
Blue Magic was one of his favorite groups too.
Blue sky magic and white cloud magic, perfect.
But see, that's why your translation, you have these perfect little translation things of where something like that would appear to not make that much sense to me in the context of the conversation. And so tell me who Blue Magic was.
Blue Magic was an American soul group, and like along with the stylistics and that era of song was very popular in Jamaica, you know. And that was one of the groups that he liked, Blue Magic.
Blue magic.
Yeah.
And then the blue sky is our protector. And that's the umbrella, blue umbrella. And black is the shadow. Now, care how white you are, your shadow is black. So the blue and the black It's a military secret. Well, we don't want to talk the Arab because they know something. But they're not going to tell you what they know unless you pay for it. A lot of imitating a Arab today, an Arab skull cap.
Hey,
When in Rome.
when in Dubai, dub I.
Dubai. Dubai.
Very appropriate.
Dub third eye.
And so you brought, again, I'll continue to try to somewhat keep this rooted in the music, but we can really go wherever. But so you guys brought this dub show here to
Dub.
Sole DXB last
That's
last
the third
night.
eye. Third eye.
The third eye.
It's supposed to be here.
I
And if it's not here, it must be here. The soul is under the feet. The soul is underneath. So it must be in the feet. There must be an eye in one of the feet and one over here on the eye. Then this could be the third eye and this could be the fourth eye.
Hold on, how many up to? We're up to 4 now?
what?
Fourth eye.
Fourth eye.
Any more?
We have many eyes, because you have a section of eyes that the eye hatch the eggs. If the eye is red, it's not good for the family. It's my red eye.
For people who don't know what red eye means in
But
Jamaica.
it's to go with my ear.
Yes. Always
Red eye is
recognize
jealousy, yeah?
Yes. So the red eye.
Jealousy
The
for
red
people
eye.
don't know.
So does this
Jealousy's a
is that to
curse.
protect
My
from
blood
the
on
red
my
eye?
head. My blood is on my head. And my blood I shed for many. But I did not sell my blood for penny. So if Bunny Wheelers want my blood, it's blood for blood. I know he has the best father setting voice and it is true. But if you want to reach them, I will bow down very low and let me tell him what me know. That is fire for fire, ashes for ashes and scratches for scratches, and blood for blood and mud for mud.
So back to the fire. I have to ask of, you very famously burnt down your own studio to the ground.
Him play two parts. Him play devil. And him play never. And him play rebel. And him play God perfectly. He have no feeling. All you have to do is draw the trigger. And even go pull.
We're back to
Is
the
there a
chicken scratch.
Okay, now I need a translation from either from Emsh or Larry.
Well, you asked about his singing early. He's not only Scratch a singer, as Larry said, but a dancer. And, the nickname Scratch is from Chicken Scratch, a dance. So I always keep that in mind when we're making music. That not
Scratch,
only is,
right.
Yeah. All these things he's talking about, like the spirituality, the singing and the melodies and the sounds of nature, but also dancing is like very crucial to him.
For the birds.
Drop legs.
Yeah.
For the birds. They know if they don't scratch, they won't eat. They're looking for worm.
And then his inspiration comes from nature. So that dance he's saying is from watching the birds.
From watching the
Yeah,
birds.
just
and
like
the movements
another
of the
example
birds,
of him
yeah.
taking his inspiration from nature.
Watch the birds.
Watch the birds.
Follow the birds.
Where are the birds going?
Well, the birds are in the trees. They work together, doing science. Because if it wasn't for the trees, the birds didn't have no home. So the birds have a home in the tree. And God gives them the mountain, the hills, and the valley free. Free the birds if you want to be free. Don't kill the birds. Don't kill my chicken. And don't kill my duck. I don't fight against my fuck, because fuck make children. And without fuck, there could be no children on the planet Earth.
Did you say roast duck?
I tell you, special roast duck. So she wants roast duck. And if you don't give her enough, then she's going to cry. She said she want more fuck. She said she want more duck. And she want more fuck. So keep on fucking until she come. When she comes, she said, Jesus Christ Almighty God, me come. You come? How come you come when I come?
It all comes full circle.
How come you come when I come? Because me want to come, so me come free.
I was going to say one thing about the birds. You're talking about the birds and his creativity and deciphering messages. After one of the first shows we did together, I asked him what he thought.
Psychopath. Psychopathic.
Telepathic or psychopathic?
Psychopathic.
I think there's honestly no better place to end than right there. Can you guys please make some noise for Lee Scratch Perry and the Subatomic Sound?
Thank you. For your sympathy.
We're going to go work on a beat for that right now.
Yeah,
How
well,
about your parties? Wonderful.
well, in all seriousness, thank you for so much for taking the time to join us and sit down here for the wonderful performance last night and just gracing us here at Sole DXB with your presence and some of this knowledge and some of the things that will be left for many years to try to decipher.
Well, I am a fish, actually. And I have triple knowledge. Because I was sent by the water and air to fire to be my best bodyguard, to burn down my ark. Give Bob what Bob come for, and give Bonnie what Bonnie come for, and give Peter what Peter come for. But I did not know that it is the devil sent Bob, but still can't hate him. We still love him. He look like a kid all the while. Bob. I don't know what happened, but I can't hate him. Because maybe need the power. I want the power. So him come as a rebel. A rebel. Soul rebel. When they say old rebel, I'm a rebel. Sent by the old devil. Then we could understand him. But him looks like a kid singing. That me couldn't help it but love him. I give him the devil reggae. Free.
All right, well, that was the encore. So now, finally, one more time. Thank you, Lee Scratch Perry and the Subatomic Sound, Sole DXB. Thank you guys for joining us. This has really been a pleasure.
Scratch, y'all. Give it up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let me hear like some people out there. What's wrong with you all?
Yeah, some noise.
Yeah, there you go. Scratch.
Energy.
It was a pleasure to give Bob what he came for, to make him happy. He was a kid. Don't know his father, whether his father black or white. But him come white and he think he was his father. And I will accept Bob as my son. The sun is shining and the weather have changed. And if the people in Dubai need rain, they can get rain. But if they don't need no rain, they can just hop on the midnight train to Soulville. They'll find me in Soulville in the name of Soul Fire, Gold Fire. Old fire is the catch, soul fire is the catch. And if you got too much fire, you will need rain. Are you really burn down like what? San Francisco.
All right. That was the second and final encore. Lee Scratch Perry. Thank you, guys.